for the Falcons, Ritter's up and down. Okay, like he's going to throw you at least 3 a game. And I'm not saying that Heineke would be any better, but I like at some point I'm wondering if they turn to him. I don't want to beat the kid up because he made some nice plays with his legs. But after that Wicks touchdown, by the way, shout out to Dontavian Wicks, Virginia's own, almost
first
had 2
touchdown,
touchdowns.
first touchdown of his career.
Yeah, and AJ Terrell right on his hands in the end zone. That's a tough guy, but like, you know, I think it was a smash concept, and they were this close, and then, you know, like the drive after that Wicks touchdown, they're up 17. I don't know, 17. What are they up? But the drive after that touchdown, it was Arthur Smith. If you ever want to see a coach that's like, I don't trust this guy right now, go watch that drive. Kyle, they handed the ball off 14 times, and the Packers couldn't stop him. And, you know, like he missed Hollins in the end zone. They had to settle for a field goal. But, like, you see, the fourth down late, the athleticism to get out to the left and score a touchdown, great. But, like, hit your throws and don't throw the ball to the other team. And I feel like that's something we're going to struggle with Desmond Ridder a little bit.
I thought the styles make fights, right? And we've seen this a number of times in the league where a group that's good at stopping the pass faces a team that's dominant in the running game. And you look at Arthur Smith, the way he is installing this offense, he's going to allow Bijan to have lateral movement in the running game in terms of they're not running between the tackles, right, Nolan? They're running at the tackle or outside the tackle,
edges,
giving Bijan an opportunity to use his eyes and his athleticism, the jump cuts, the foot in the ground stuff. You know, the Falcons are built to road grade up front.
Yeah.
The Packers have a great front seven on the inside.
And they were good yesterday.
And they forced that offense to go outside the tackle.
But he's a nightmare for the second level guys.
But I think about the way the Packers are constructed, and they're a confident, cocky bunch on the edges that make they create turnovers. They dropped a pick yesterday. Mm-hmm. Jair had an opportunity to run that thing Deion Sanders style back.
Buddy that had a pick last week almost had a pick, the Quay Walker kid.
But it just didn't. Things weren't working as they usually are for that defense. They're complementary usually, but I think just the matchup was tough, and the Artie party took advantage of it.
And Arthur, man, with his Warren Sharp mustache and he's an analytics
America's
Hall of Famer.
team.
I mean, like everybody who has an account on NFL.com and watches the All 22 loves Arthur Smith, and you know, like going for it all game long. Next gen stats decision guide, King, 4th and 1 from the Green Bay 23 with 2 minutes left. And I love this, down 24-22. You almost lost the game anyways on a field goal, but like just to stretch the game a little bit to get that first down to have the testicles to put the ball on the edge. He did that a couple times in short yardage situations. And that's not just balls, it's trust in your young running back to make 100%. People miss. And boy, did he. But 3 of 5 on 4th down. 1 was a false start, so they count that. 40% on 3rd down, not as good. And that's where they got to get better in the passing game. But I will say this, great throw to Matt Collins. I want to shout out my guy, Matt Collins.
Great post by Matt
Collins.
Go up
over Darnell Savage and bring that ball down, and that's what they needed to stay in the game. So I'm not trying to bury Ridder, but this is a really good team, and the quarterback's got to catch up.
Yes.